Hey friends, we are going to make some papel picado for our ofrendas. Papel picado, remember, are translated as cut paper and are banners that are used in many Mexican celebrations, but definitely during Dia de los Muertos to represent the wind, that paper moving in the wind. We see them so intricately designed in the beginning of Coco. Our altars are so small though, so we're going to use a kind of a teeny tiny technique to make them. I got a bunch of colorful scrap paper from our scrap paper bin in the art room, and I want all of my little banners to be the same size. So I'm gonna just pile up a bunch of different colors of scrap paper together. As you can see, I've been painting all day, covered in paint. Pile them up so that they're all in the same corner together, so I can cut them down to the same size all at once. So now I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm just going to make really tiny papel picado for my little ofrenda. And I'm going to cut it a little bit long here and look to make sure that all of my pieces are the same size inside. I can make more later with that. I'll just push that aside. So now this is a lot of paper to fold together, so I think I'm going to divide these in half. And the first thing I want to do is fold the little ledge that I'm going to attach my papel picado to my string to hang. So I'm going to fold a little ledge on both of them, like so. So I know I'm not going to cut in that area. Then I'm going to open it back up and fold the whole thing in half, and then in half again. So I've got folded in half, and then in half again, that long hot dog style. Then I'm going to use my scissors and just cut in some really simple shapes because this paper is little and pretty thick. So I'm not going to get too crazy. You could do some circles. I'm doing some simple triangles, cutting out my design. Oops, I didn't get all the way through on that one. Can I get it? And I can cut from both sides, but just not from that folded edge at the top where I folded over up here. So I'm going to do one in the middle on the other side, I think. Like so. And then I think I'm going to address the bottom, maybe curve the bottom a little bit. And then when I open these up, kind of like making snowflakes, right? When I open these up, I'm gonna have matching banners that are all about the same size with a place to fold over and attach them to my string, like so. I'm gonna do that to this side too, kind of open that back up, fold it in half like a hot dog, fold it in half again. I think this time I'll try to do kind of a curved shape if I can. Curve from that side, curve from this side. And let's see, maybe I'll do a triangle coming in from this side. And again, address the bottom, kind of curve it out. And when I open that up, maybe they'll look a little different. If you did them one at a time, you could probably get a little more intricate with your designs. Just how patient are you? But cutting through that thick paper was a little challenging. So now I have, where did my little string go? I've got my ofrenda. I've measured a couple pieces of just some white yarn where I'm going to have banners that kind of hang down inside my ofrenda, and I want to attach them to my string. So I'm going to use just a little bit of Elmer's glue. And remember, if you want to clean off its little nose, pick its little boogers. When you can hear air or see glue, you'll know that it is open. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in that fold and put a center one on there and fold it around the string. Kind of hold it down. Then I can work my way out, kind of separating them a little bit. All my little pieces stuck to it. working my way across. You could also do this with hot glue, but this glue works just fine for it. Just might take a second to dry. Giving a little space in between each one so that they can hang apart. And then using our hot glue guns, we can attach them to our altars where we want them. Maybe we should do it with hot glue. Let it dry a little bit. Now you can see how to create the papel picado. There you go.